Hey, 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 welcome to Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. Happy Friday. I just want to say, those on the East Coast, especially the North, please take precaution because the air quality, even down here in Atlanta, it's not as bad, but you can still see kind of the air quality outside. Um, yeah, just take care. I'm here to do my latest book review, and I just want to say that these authors is new to me, and as an avid reader, going into reading a new author, sometimes I question myself like, what kind of journey the author's gonna take me on, and I look forward to it basically. And I just want to say these two authors really took me on a ride, and I look forward to reading more of their work. And with no further ado, I am talking about Busy Ain't the Half of It. Busy Ain't the Half of It by Frederick Smith and Chaz Lamar Cruz. This book right here, as you know, Robert's Reading Room and Reviews, we don't do spoilers. What's the point of me telling you the book? I want you to read. Please leave a review. It's definitely a 4 star for me. When I finish this taping, I will go on Amazon and Goodreads and leave my review. I just want to say that, wow. My favorite character in this book was Justin. And why was because in the beginning of this book, I felt like he was, I don't want to say weak. He was just carefree, I guess, what I'm trying to say. He didn't put his foot down on things that I felt that he should have. And he wasn't living in his truth. Only certain people knew about him. And I understand that I got it because of his career. But and the reason why I felt that way was because his best friend and neighbor, Trevor, was in the same career as him, but he was basically out there. I mean, here you have Justin, who is number one in his career, and then you have Trevor coming in at number two. And Trevor just living his life carefree, I guess, what I'm basically saying. And I'm not gonna say Justin was uptight, but he was private. And I got that because I'm a private person too in my life. I mean, everybody don't need to know your business, and I agree with that. My next character was Elijah. Elijah, um, I liked him simply because of what he was striving to be in LA. And it was like he had 3 or 4 jobs. And I just, you know what, looking at Elijah, I'm basically gonna say, like, how does he even get sleep? His schedule was like ridiculously crazy and everything. And the secret that he was holding from Zaire, his boyfriend, I was like, you need to go and fess up, you know. Lene and Israel, his friend, I didn't like what happened when they went to Miami. Um, I feel like that if you're a true friend, you won't pressure your friend to do something that you know that they're not comfortable with doing and they don't do on a regular. I had an issue with that. Just a small issue with it. The only time I disliked Justin was when Trevor came over that night after he had it out with his, I don't even want to say boyfriend because it was like they was off and on. And what took place, I was like, do not do this, Justin. Do not do it. And you know what happened. But anyway, The Brenda was Elijah's mother. I didn't like her. I ain't gonna say I didn't like her. She didn't motivate Elijah with his dream, what he strived to be, his career that he was fighting to get. It's like she just didn't have no motivation. And then you had Justin. He kind of questioned it, but he wasn't negative. He was being positive, along with Zaire, you know. I his mother, I just didn't like that because as a parent, sometimes you may not like what your child want to grow up to be, but why be negative? I My favorite part in this book was when things went down in the where Justin works and the way he said what he said. Oh my God. I was like, whoa. And I was like clapping, get them Justin. And the ending was just so good. I love the ending. As reading this book, I love that it was brought up about things that's taken place over the last few years in real life. The divide in this country, the right, the left, the twins, Just and Junior. I love them. They remind me so much of my twin nieces. The Zen generation is something else. Something else. Um, yeah, I really enjoyed this book. Thank you, Frederick Smith, and thank you, Chaz Lamar Cruz, for this. This is an excellent read for Pride Month. Please leave a review. It's very important to the author. And I look forward to reading more of y'all work. And again, subscribe to Robert's Reading Room. You can find me on Instagram, Robert underscore reader underscore broom. And again, happy readings and happy pride. Until next time, have a great weekend.